To you, everybody, from Rupp Arena in Lexington. We get set for the championship game in the 1987 Boys State High School Basketball Tournament between the Tigers of Clay County and the Bruins of Ballard. Ballard from the 7th region, 30-5, and Coach Scotty Davenport. They last appeared in the championship game in 1977 and defeated Louisville Valley 68-59. Richard Smits was the coach of that team at that time. He later coached at Vanderbilt University, and some of those players you may remember on that team include Jeff Lamp and Lee Raker, who went on to bigger and better things in their collegiate career. Let's check the lineup for the Bruins. In the backcourt, they'll go with Mark Bell, a 5'8", 150 freshman, and Alan Houston, a 6'4", 175 sophomore. The center will be Chris Reisenberg, a 6'6", 205 senior. The forwards are Leonard Taylor, a 6'6", 205 senior, and Kenneth Martin, a 6'3", 180-pound junior. Clay County making their 4th straight appearance here in the Boys Sweet 16. They last played in the championship game 2 years ago when they lost to Hoptown 65-56. They're 34-2 on the year under Coach Bob Keith. Let's check their farmer, a 5'11", 170-pound sophomore. The center is the other guard is Russ Shawell, a 5'11", 142 junior. The forwards are Charlie Robinson, a 6'2", 170 senior, and Kevin Jackson, a 6', 174-pound junior. Well, as the lineups continue to be introduced, they're going to introduce every player on both teams for the state championship game and how these teams got here. Ballard had to survive 2 cliffhangers. In the first round, they defeated Marshall County 74-71 in a game in which they were at one point 18 down in the first half, made a great rally, and came back and beat the Marshall 74-71. Then yesterday, with 7 seconds left, Jerry Butler had a 1-in bonus for Mason County. He made the first throw. Mason County shot the second one and missed it. Alan Houston had the rebound, went down the floor, shot a ball that was partially deflected, went straight up into the hands of Chris Reisenberg, and Reisenberg at the buzzer hit the shot to beat Mason County 64-62. And this morning, Ballard was a 61-54 winner over Paintsville. Clay County got here, defeating Highlands in the first round, 90-80. LaRue County in the quarterfinal, 62-56, and beat the team probably who would be considered the Cinderella this year, Madison Central, in play this morning, 78-58. And we're ready to get this championship game underway. The Ballard Bruins, under Coach Scotty Davenport from the 7th region, 30-5. And from Region 13, Bob Keith and the Clay County Tigers, 34-2. And we're about ready to get this game underway. This production authorized by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association solely for the entertainment of our audience. Any reproduction or reduplication without the express written consent of the Kentucky High School Athletic Association is prohibited. The announcer chosen with the approval of the Kentucky High School Athletic Association. The championship game of the Boys State High School Basketball Tournament, the 70th annual, about to get underway here in Rupp Arena in Lexington. Ballard, the home team, wearing the white uniforms for the first time in this tournament, and wearing the dark uniforms, Clay County. It'll be Richie Farmer to stand in against Leonard Taylor. Ballard will work to the right and Clay County to the left here in the first half. And here we go. We get everybody situated, and we're about ready to get it underway. The ball is in the air, and the tip is controlled by Ballard. A great crowd in here for Rupp Arena. Could be another record crowd like we had last night when 24,041 watched quarterfinal play. Alan Houston, the fine sophomore guard with the ball for Ballard. Off to Mark Bell. Bell out at the top of the keyhole. Works on the right side. Being very deliberate with the ball now, Leonard Taylor off to Bell. He looks down to Coach Scotty Davenport, who will call the play on the bench. Bounce pass to Martin on the right wing. Outside to Alan Houston. And Ballard being much more deliberate in this game than they have in the other three. Houston on the right side, jumpers an air ball. And the rebound, Richie Farmer for Clay County. And a great crowd out of the end zone from Clay County. And a good representation from Ballard down to our left. Here's Richie Farmer down the lane, driving, putting it up and good. Richie Farmer with his first field goal. Now 25 and a 56 in the 3 games he played in the tournament. 2-0 Clay County leads it. We're 1 minute into the contest, and Mark Bell answers with a driving down the lane with a layup, and we're tied at 2 apiece. 6:50 in the first quarter as we play for the Boys State High School Basketball Championship here in Kentucky. Richie Farmer has the basketball for Clay County. Farmer inside the key, works down the lane, puts a jump shot up. It's short, and Reisenberg comes off with a rebound for Ballard. Here's Allen, Bell, the long lead pass left side. Martin out of the corner, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Russ Farmer for Clay County. Off with it now to Richie Farmer. Richie heads it into the forecourt. Russ on the right side, 50-footer, beauty. Russ Farmer with his first goal. It's 4-2 Clay County. Out to their longest lead and the longest for either team at a deuce. 6:09 in the first quarter. Here's Mark Bell with the basketball. Looking for help. Down to Allen Houston on the left wing. Down in the corner to Reisenberg. Now off with it now to Houston. Top of the key. Here's Bell. Clay County out of what appears to be a 1-3-1 zone. Here's Houston on the left side. Houston works the baseline, putting the shot up. No good. Rebound up. No good. But a foul against Louisville Ballard. And this one will be charged to Reisenberg. Reisenberg's first and the team's first. Coming into the tournament game tonight, Clay County had outscored Ballard in the previous 3 games, 227 to 199. Clay County averages about 74 a game in the tournament. Ballard about 62. 4-2. Clay County leads it. 5:40 in the first quarter. Richie Farmer deals left side Chadwell. His jumper's up and no good. And Leonard Taylor with a rebound for Ballard. Off with it now to Mark Bell. Bell into the forecourt. Stops left side jumper. Up no good. Rebound fought for. Tipped. It's loose. And saved by Charlie Robinson for Clay County. Off with it now to Richie Farmer. With the basketball, brings it up over the timeline patiently. Comes around the screen, used by Robinson. Can't go with it much, though. Chadwell, right side, and Russ Farmer. His jumper's up, no good. Rebound fought for. We've got a whistle and a foul against Ballard. Foul is on Reisenberg, his second, team second. And here's Jamie Trowell in for Ballard, a 6'2", 195 senior. And Eugene Rawlings, a 6'2", 230 sophomore, in for Clay County, replacing Kevin Jackson.
Replacing number 20, Kevin Jackson.
Clay County basketball in the end zone, left of the bucket. Here's a lob pass, inbounds, left side. Richie Farmer drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound, play down on the left side, and it'll be played by Kenneth Martin. Martin off the Bell into the forecourt. Here's Bell, jump shooting from the line, put it up, no good. Rebound, we've got a whistle as Robinson tries to save it. He's on the baseline, and it'll come off to Ballard. And the Bruins will put it in play in the end zone at the right of the bucket. And the inbounds pass comes into Taylor. Taylor, back to Bell. Houston, right corner, over the mark, no good. We've got a foul. Pushing foul charge to Richie Farmer of Clay County. Farmer's first, and the first team foul whistled against Clay County here in the first half of play. 4-2. Clay County leads the game, 4:44 in the first quarter. Championship game of the boys, Sweet 16 at Rupp Arena in Lexington. Mark Well with the ball. Here's Houston out of the left corner, jump shooting, and it's there. Allen Houston. Houston coming into action tonight had scored 80 points in 3 games. That averages out to about 26 an outing, 26 and a half. 4-all as we're tied again for the second time in the ball game. 4:20 to go. Farmer down the left side, feeds Chadwell in the corner. It's up and good. Chadwell with his first goal at 6-4. And Clay County out to a 2-point lead now. Mark Bell into the forecourt. Left side to Kenneth Martin. Up top now to Mark Bell. Bell. Bounce passing at the top of the key. Now bounces to left side. He penetrates, goes to the baseline. Backs it out of there. Here's a shot put up and no good by Martin. Rebound into the hands of Martin. He goes back up and puts it in. And Martin ties the game again for the third time at 6 apiece. 3:43 in the first quarter. Now Ballard's going to play a little 2-2-1 trap, but Clay County has no problem with it as Rawlings gets it over the timeline. Down to Richie Farmer. Farmer from way out on the right side. Left side rather, puts it up and in good from about 16 feet out. And both teams just being very patient with the basketball here early. I think a little sense of butterflies here at the early stages of this game.
In the game for Clay County.
Here's Kevin Jackson into the lineup now for Clay County. And we're ready to play ball again as Allen Houston for Louisville Ballard. Houston up over the timeline. Works it right side. Taylor out of the corner. Jump shooting no good. Taylor gets his own rebound and follows it in. And the ball game tied again for the fourth time at 8. 3:10 in the first quarter. Richie Farmer has the ball stolen away by Houston. And then a foul will be called on Russ Farmer. Farmer's first. And the second team foul whistled against Clay County here in the first half. And it will be Ballard basketball. Leonard Taylor puts the inbounds pass into Mark Bell. 3:03 in the first quarter. $8 our score. Bell, top of the key, works on the right side. Deals it out to Houston on the high post. Houston drives the lane, penetrating 13-footer is good by Allen Houston. Houston, you know, had that 34-point performance against Marshall County in the first game and had a great performance this morning against Paintsville. 10-8 ball game, 2-point lead for Ballard. We're down to 2:40 in the first quarter. Here's Richie Farmer into the lane, faking, working, jump shooting, good. Richie Farmer has 6 at the Clay County 10, and we've been tied at every even number. 2, 4, 6, 8, and now 10. 2:25 in the first quarter. Bell down the lane, feeds it left side. Taylor, his jumper's up, no good. Ball batted around, and Russ Farmer off for the rebound for Clay County. Now off with it to Richie Farmer. Richie heads it up over the timeline. Works on the right side of Russ Farmer. Inside it goes to Richie Farmer. Down the lane. Richie puts it up and in. Richie Farmer has 8. 12-10. 2-point lead for Clay County. Here's Mark Bell. Down the left side. Down in the corner it goes to Taylor. Back outside Bell. His jumper put up no good. Rebound right side. Played Martin. He puts it up and in. Martin has 4, and we're tied again at 12. 1:35 in the first quarter. Richie Farmer brings him up over the timeline for Clay County. Farmer on the right side of Russ Farmer. Now back to Richie around the horn. Chadwell left side. He's open. Put it up no good. Rebound fought for. Chadwell's got it in the left corner. Nice play. Off with it now to Richie Farmer. In the lane it goes to Jackson. He puts it up no good. And Taylor high for the rebound for Ballard. Here's Bell leading the break. Right side Martin. His jumper good. Martin was 6. 14-12. A 2-point lead for Ballard. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Here's Richie Farmer over the timeline. The longest lead for either team has been at a pair. And we've just traded baskets back and forth. As Clay County looks to tie. Chadwell from 19, good. Or rather, Russ Farmer from 19. Beg your pardon. Russ Farmer with a field goal, his 4th point. 14 all as we are tied for the 7th time in 1 quarter. Here's Houston with 33 seconds. Martin in the left corner. Feeds down the low post. Working. Trowell puts it up. Bouncing. No good. Rebound taken off by Clay County. And I would say Clay County here will go for the last shot with 20 seconds remaining in the period. Richie Farmer with it now over the timeline to Chadwell. Chadwell backs it outside now. Will set up his offense. Chadwell with it to Richie Farmer. Farmer with 7 seconds. On the right side. Penetrates down the lane. Stops shooting. Good. Richie Farmer. 1 second. And that ends the first quarter. Richie Farmer has 2 of 16 for Clay County as the Tigers lead Ballard at the end of 1-16-14. This is the boys' Sweet 16.
Here is a final score. It was UNLV 94.
Clay County with the basketball, leading it by a point, 2 points rather, 16-14. 7:53 remaining in the period. Here's Richie Chadwell Richie Farmer putting the first shot of the second quarter up, no good. Rebound comes off to Ballard. Allen leads the break right side to Trowell. He puts it up, no good, but we've got a foul. And it's against Ballard. Martin draws his first, team's 3rd. Well, we understand Indiana, a a 3-point winner over Nevada, Las Vegas, 97-94. And Syracuse won the earlier game today big over Providence in the NCAA tournament. Here's Richie Farmer, top of the key to Russ Chadwell. On the right side to Russ Farmer, comes up top to Chadwell. Chadwell right side, 15-footer, up, no good. Rebound taken off by Allen Houston for Ballard. Houston heads it into the forecourt, lobs it high and throws it. Nope, it's going to come off the Ballard. Hit last by Clay County's either Jackson or Robinson. They were both there when the ball was deflected. 16-14, Clay County leads it by a pair. 7:19 to go in the first half. Here's a ball knocked out of bounds by Clay County, and Ballard maintains possession at the left of the bucket in the end zone. And Allen Houston, who has played so well and reminds you of a smaller version of Purvis Ellison, out on the floor for Ballard. Inbounds comes into Mark Bell. Bell with the basketball on the right side to Allen Houston. Around the left side to Mark Bell. Bell penetrates the lane, backs it out against his 2-1-2 zone. They bottle it up down low. Here's a shot forced up from the outside. No good. Rebound off to Houston. It's up and in. And Houston was 6 here in the first half. Ties the ball game for the 8th time at 16 all. And the way these two teams are playing, we may play basketball all night. Richie Farmer, Chadwell, left side, up, and it's off, no good. And the rebound comes off to Ballard. Taylor, long pass in the forecourt. Martin, left side. He's jumping up, no good. Tipped outside. Allen Houston's got it. Nice move by Houston. It's up and in. Houston has 8. 18-16 score. 6:20 remaining in the first half of play, and a timeout will be taken by Clay County, their first of the ball game. 6:20 to go. It's 18-16. Ballard by 2. This is the boys' Sweet 16. Back to the action now. 18-16. Ballard leads it by a pair. We're down to 6:20 in the first half of play. It'll be Clay County basketball as we get ready to play it. Here's Richie Farmer over the timeline. Works left side. His jump shot rolls up and in. And Richie Farmer ties the ball game for the 9th time at 18 apiece. 6:03 remaining in the first half. Here's Allen Houston heading into the forecourt for Ballard. Left side it goes now to Leonard Taylor. Down the lane. Shot is up and good. And Houston with the basket. His 10th point of the ball game. 2018. Ballard by a pair. Richie Farmer down the left side. The ball is kicked away by Martin, and it will stay with Clay County. Russ Farmer puts it in play. Outside to Richie Farmer. Richie at the top of the key. Fakes, works into the lane. Jump shooting, put it up, no good. Rebound, right side, replayed by Jackson. Jackson, down the lane, Chadwell tries to go inside. Jackson knocked away and taken off by Ballard. Only the second turnover in the game, and both of them have been committed by Clay County. Houston from outside, no good. Tipped around, it's loose. Played by Martin, he puts it up, no good. Martin one more time off balance, no good. But Martin's going to be called for the travel. Turnovers are now 2-1. Clay County will have the basketball to bring the full length, trailing it 20-18. Low scoring game in the Sweet 16 championship game. Chadwell on the break, right side, feeds Jackson. The layup is good. Kevin Jackson with 2, and we're tied again at 20. Can you believe we've had 10 ties in his first half of action? Hard statistic to believe. Left side, Kenneth Martin for Ballard's Bruins. Now to Allen Houston, 19-footer, partially deflected, a little short, into the hands of Charlie Robinson of Clay County. And Clay County here, a chance to take the lead this trip down the floor. 4:35 in the first half, 20 all is our score. Farmer over the timeline, works left side, he stops, jump shooting, good. Richie Farmer has 14, 22-20. 2-point lead for Clay County. Down the lane, Bell works, he's going to be called for the travel. And on the travel, it comes back off to Clay County as Eugene Rawlings checks into the lineup for Clay County, replacing Charlie Robinson.
Replacing Charlie Robinson, number 40.
Clay County this trip down a chance to extend their lead out to 4, which would be the longest held for either team. 4:10 remaining in the first half of play. Richie Farmer down the lane, feeds it left side. Chadwell up and good. I tell you, the most valuable player in this state tournament, it's going to be tough to decide who it'll be. Mark Bell down the lane, jump shooting, put it up, no good. Rebound by Richie Farmer. Clay County out by a 4-point margin, 24-20. Can extend it out to 6 this trip down the floor. Richie Farmer up over the timeline. Farmer works left side. He stops jump shooting, bouncing high up over the backboard and out of bounds. And it'll come off to Louisville Ballard. And Ballard a chance to cut the lead to 2. For the basketball now is Mark Bell. Bell needs help. Feeds Houston out on the high post. Houston. On the right side, it goes to Taylor. Taylor back to Houston. Houston down the lane, jump shooting, put it up, no good. And we've got a foul against Clay County. Houston to go to the line for a pair.
The foul is on Jackson, number 20.
Foul is on Jackson, his first, team's third, as we said. Houston to the line for 2. Houston 14 out of 15 from the line. 33 out of 53 from the field coming in. Had 80 points coming into play tonight. Free throw good. He now has 11 for the game. 91 points divided by 3. Oh, that's about 30 and a half an outing. Not bad. One more for Houston. Houston sends it on its way. It's good. 12 points for Houston. 24-22. Clay County by a pair. 3:12 remaining in the first half of play. Russ Farmer over the timeline with it off down to Richie Farmer, that is, against the Ballard man-to-man. Here's Richie Farmer penetrating the circle, working left side. Ball stripped away, saved in bounds, but into the hands of Chadwell. Farmer has it stolen away as Bell picks his pocket. Bell 1-on-2, lays it up, no good. Tipped up and in by Kenneth Martin. And we're tied again at 24 all. 11 ties in the game. Here it is down the lane, right side Jackson putting it up, no good. Rebound, Rawlings up, no good. Rebound taken off by Martin for Ballard. And Ballard with 2:33 in the quarter, a chance to take a lead of 2. Houston down the lane, stop, 14-footer, no good. Houston has it on rebound, but take it away and into the hands of Russ Farmer of Clay County. And Clay County this trip down the floor, a chance to take the lead. Richie Farmer into the forecourt. Works on the right side. Comes across the lane. Left to Chadwell. He's open. Jumper's there. Chadwell has 6. 26-24. 2-point lead for Clay County. Longest lead either team's had is 4, and that was Clay County just a few moments ago. And Ballard now with a minute 55 wants to spread things out just a little bit. Martin on the right side off the Bell. Bell with the basketball. Minute 45 and a half. Right side to Martin. Now to Bell. Lob down inside. They try to go inside to Martin for the slam. The ball got loose, but put up and in on the follow by Leonard Taylor. His 4th point. And we're tied again for the 12th time at 26. Less than 90 seconds remaining in the half. Richie Farmer on the right side. Down to Russ Farmer in the corner. Farmer, Russ that is, back out to Richie. Richie on the right side, works against Mark Bell. Behind the back dribble, bounce pass left side. Chadwell open, 12-footer, beauty. Chadwell has 8, 28-26. 2-point lead for Clay County, down to a minute 3 remaining in the first half. Left side now for is Bell down the lane, feeding it up, and good is Trowell on the basket. Houston with the lead pass. 28 all as we are tied for the 13th time. Here's Chadwell down the lane, feeding it off. Nice play to Jackson for the layup. 30-28, 2-point lead for Clay County. We're down to 35 seconds in the quarter. And I say Ballard will spread it out here and play it for 1 and try to go in at the half with a tie, if all possible. Here's Bell on the left side. Bell looking, sets up his offense, works against Russ Farmer. Houston on the left side, down to 13 seconds. Down to Mark Bell. Bell down the right right side. Martin out of the corner. Up. Nope. Rebound. 6 seconds. In the hands of Richie Farmer. Behind the back dribble. Farmer with 3 seconds. Works down the lane. Fires a shot at the buzzer. No good. And that's the end of the first half. At the end of the first half, it's 30-28. 2-point lead for Clay County. Richie Farmer leads the way with 14 for Clay County. Allen Houston has 12 to lead the way for Ballard. 30-28, Clay County at the half. This is the boys' Sweet 16. Ready to go to the second half. 30-28. Clay County leads it by 2. Ballard will have the ball as we start the third quarter. And trailing it by a pair. Longest lead for either team's been 2. Houston will lose the first pass of the third quarter. And on the turnover, it comes off to Clay County. Clay County leads at 30-28. Farmer down the left side, Chadwell. Cross court to Russ Farmer. Now he throws one away. And a turnover for Clay County. That's their 4th. Surprisingly, in the first half, neither team made a lot of turnovers. Ballard will have the basketball now. Mark Bell. Allen Houston on the right side, Kenneth Martin. Martin comes outside to Houston. Here's his jump shot up and good from the outside. And there's a fan here blowing a whistle that sounds just like an official's whistle. We can pick it up here. And that business doesn't need to be going on. Chadwell out of the left corner for Clay County. Up and good. Chadwell has 10. 32-30. Clay County leads it by a pair. 7:03 to go in the ball game. Third quarter. Left side, Kenneth Martin for Ballard. Out top of the key, Reisenberg. Left corner, Houston. His jumper up, no good. Reisenberg tips no good. Tipped up and in by Kenneth Martin. Martin has 10. We're tied again at 32 apiece. 15 ties in this basketball game. Richie Farmer. Right side, Russ Farmer. His jumper's a beauty. Russ Farmer has 6, 34-32, Clay County by a pair. 6:25 in the third quarter. And Ballard with the ball. Martin on the right side, feeds back to Bell. His jumper's put up, no good. Rebound, left side, played by Reisenberg. Outside Houston, his jumper, good. Houston has 16 to pace Louisville Ballard, and we're tied again at 34 all. 16 ties in this basketball game so far. Here's Chadwell on the left side, feeding back right to Farmer. Here's his jumper, Russ Farmer. It's up and good. And Russ Farmer has 8 points in the game. 36-34, Clay County. Bell over the timeline for Ballard. Right side, lobs it, threw it away, trying to go to Reisenberg. And on the 4th turnover in the game for Ballard, it'll come off to Clay County. Richie Farmer into the forecourt, works right side for Clay County. His jumper off the lip is no good. Rebound played by Allen Houston of Louisville Ballard. Houston into the forecourt, works the right side, stops, 12-footer, good. Houston has 18, 36 all is our score. As the seesaw continues here at Rupp Arena in Lexington at the Boys State High School Basketball Championship. Here's Chadwell, left side for Clay County. His jumper's good. So neither team can miss. 38-36. Clay County by a pair. 4:15 in the third quarter. Here is Bell. Bell outside, lobs it down the right corner. This is Martin. Martin penetrates the baseline. Jumper, good. And neither team can miss in this half. We have had 6 ties already in this half to complement the 13 we've had in the first. 19 times this ball game has been tied. Friends, here's Richie Farmer. Chadwell left side again. This one won't fall. Rebound, Jackson up with a hook shot, won't go. Tip no good, but we've got a foul against Louisville Ballard. Foul is on Kenneth Martin. That'll be his second. First team foul against Ballard here in the second half. And the basketball will belong to Clay County, end zone right of the bucket. Here we go. Chadwell looks to get it in, or rather Farmer into Richie Farmer. Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound played by Martin, and he is fouled by Kevin Jackson. Jackson draws the foul, his second. And the first team foul whistled in the second half against Clay County. And in the lineup, Eugene Rawlings for Clay County, a 6'2 sophomore. He saw action in the first half. Charlie Robinson will take a seat over on Bob Keith's bench. All right, here we go. Louisville Ballard will have the basketball. Mart Bell, top of the keyhole. Right side it goes down to Kenneth Martin. Up top to Mark Bell. Bell on the high post. It goes to Taylor. Has the ball knocked away. Bell regains control. Fakes. Now takes a 17-footer. Up, no good. Tipped around, and Richie Farmer's got the rebound for Clay County. Farmer heads into the forecourt. Works on the right side. Bounces down in the right corner. Russ Farmer. Top of the key. Here's Russ Chadwell. Right side to Russ Farmer. His shot put up no good. Rawlings got the rebound. Fakes and puts it in. Nice play by the sophomore Rawlings for his first goal. 40-38. A 2-point lead for Clay County. It's been a long dry spell since anybody had scored. We're down to 3:23 in the third quarter. Bell, top of the key. Right corner, shot from the outside. Beauty for Kenneth Martin. He has 14. Houston has 18. Richie Farmer for Clay County has not scored this half. And we're tied again at 40. 20 ties in the ball game. Shot from the outside by Chadwell is no good, and we've got a foul against Ballard. Foul is on Allen Houston. It'll be his first, second team foul. And Chadwell will step to the line for a pair. This is the first time Clay County has been to the line. Ballard is 2 for 2 from that point. And Chadwell in the tournament 18 out of 25. Chadwell puts the first one up, and he missed it. 40 all is our score. Into the game. 19 ties we've had in the ball game. Here's Eric McDuffie, a 5'10", 160 junior, to replace Risenberg in the lineup. It is Risenberg, the correct pronunciation. We've heard the PA announcers use two different pronunciations, but John Tong's pronunciation correct as Chadwell hits the free throw good. Chadwell now with 13. 41-40, 1-point lead for Clay County. We're down to 3:03 in the third quarter. Bell with the ball over the timeline. Bell stops in the lane, penetrates, good. We've got a foul. And the Clay County foul will go to Russ Farmer. It'll be his second. First team foul, and Bell will go to the line for one for Ballard. Bell, 3 of 6 from the line in the tournament, has 39 points coming in, and now give him 43 for the tournament. In 3 games, that averages out to about 14 points an outing. Free throw up and rolling, no good. So Ballard has a 1-point lead at 42-41. 2:50 to go in the third period. Farmer will take a timeout, and Clay County will use their second of the game. 42-41 is our score. A 1-point lead for Louisville Ballard over Clay County. This is the boys' Sweet 16. Back to the action now. 42-41. A 1-point lead for Louisville Ballard over Clay County. Here we go. Clay County to have the basketball. Inbounds pass comes into Richie Farmer. Farmer sets it up outside, penetrates down the lane, heads into the forecourt. Against this Ballard man-to-man. Here's Farmer stopping, jump shooting, good. 43-42, 1-point lead for Clay County over Ballard. Left side as we spread them out and look at it here. Man-to-man defense put up by Clay County. Here's Bell around the right side to McDuffie. McDuffie, top of the key. Here's Martin, jump shooting, put it up, no good. Rebound played by Clay County. Richie Farmer over the timeline as it knocked away, but Chadwell gets it. Dish pass off to Farmer. His jumper, nope. Rebound comes off to Louisville Ballard. Here comes Houston on the run. Houston up the left side. Penetrates the lane. Works left side. Nice move. He fakes. Puts it up and in. Allen Houston with 20. And it's 44-43. Ballard with a 1-point lead. 1:50 in the third quarter. Richie Farmer for Clay County works around the Rawlings screen. We've got a whistle and a blocking foul against Eric McDuffie. And McDuffie ran over the top of Eugene Rawlings. Foul is on McDuffie, as we said, his third team foul against Louisville Ballard here in the second half. And it'll be Clay County basketball at the midcourt stripe. Russ Farmer puts it in play. Does so to Richie Farmer. And Richie will bring it up over the timeline. Richie, top of the keyhole, fakes, works the right side, now deals to the left. Here's his jump shot, a little short. Rawlings is guided to the left corner for Clay County. Down to Farmer, around the right side. Chadwell, his jumper, no good. Rebound chased in the left corner by Leonard Taylor of Ballard. Off to Allen Houston, and now Ballard can go up to their longest lead at 3 if they can connect on this trip. Here's Houston left side, dealing it off to Martin. Martin works the lane, jumper, nope. Rebound, Chadwell for Clay County. Down to Richie Farmer with 1 minute and 5 seconds. Clay County will be patient in bringing the ball up, but McDuffie's going to stay back and pick up on Richie Farmer. Here's Russ Farmer on the right side. He'll pop a 19-footer. No good off the back of the iron. Rebound taken off by Louisville Ballard. Here comes Bell on the run. He works in the lane. 10-footer. Good. We've got a foul. Foul will be charged here. Either to Richie or Russ Farmer, I think. Well, check us. It'll be on Jackson. It'll be his third. Team's third here in the second half. And with 52 seconds remaining, Bell will be at the line for 1 throw. Bell 0 for 1. Missed a 3-point play earlier in the quarter, but is good on this one. And Ballard goes out by their longest lead at 4, 47-43. Chadwell quickly the other way with a layup, and it's good as Chadwell goes coast to coast for the layup. 47-45, 2-point lead for Ballard, down to 40 seconds in the third quarter. Over the timeline, Bell in the lane. He's jump shooting, put it up, no good. Rebound, right side, Martin, whistle, and a foul against Clay County. And this one will be charged, I believe, again to Jackson. Let's see. The whistle will be against Russ Farmer. Farmer will draw his third, and a 4th-team foul whistled against Clay County. Against Clay County here in the second half. And Ballard will shoot the bonus from this point on as they put it in play in the end zone at the right of the bucket. Here comes the inbounds as they try to go to Bell. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Bell. It comes off to Clay County. So Clay County a chance this trip down the floor to tie it up. Left side, driving all the way. Chadwell has his shot blocked. No goaltending call. Here comes Bell the other way. 2-on-1 break. Left side, McDuffie up. Whistle, a travel call against McDuffie. 5th turnover in the ball game for Ballard. Clay County has made 4. And Clay County with 24 seconds, a chance to tie the ball game for the 20th time this trip down the floor. And I say, and most assuredly will say, they'll go for the last shot and tie it if they can. Chadwell on the left side, holds it up outside, now puts his dribble on the floor. Off with it now to Richie Farmer. Farmer at the top of the key, works against McDuffie, 5 seconds. Farmer down the lane, right side, stops, 2 seconds, puts it up there, no good, and that's the end of the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, your score, Ballard 47 and Clay County 45. Back with the final period of the basketball season in a moment. This is the boys' Sweet 16. To start the final period of the 1987 boys high school basketball season here at Rupp Arena, 47-45. Louisville Ballard leads. Rawlings on the inside for Clay County. Puts it in, and we've got a foul. We are tied for the 20th time at 47. Bell draws a foul. It'll be his first. And the 14th foul against Ballard. And listen to the Clay County fans. One shot coming for Rawlings here in the tournament. Rawlings at the line, 0 out of 2. Puts it up, good. Rawlings with 5, 48-47, Clay County by a point. 7:45 remains in regulation time. Mark Bell with it outside high for Louisville Ballard. Bell penetrates the circle, backs it out. He's going to be called for double dribbling. 6th turnover for Ballard, and it'll come off to Clay County, and the Tigers a chance to take a 3-point lead. They've led by as many as 4 in the first half. 20 seconds into the fourth quarter, 48-47, Clay County by a point. Man-to-man defense put up by Louisville Ballard. Here is Farmer left side, has it stolen away by Bell. Bell races the other way. He lost the ball. Farmer knocks it out of bounds, and it will stay with Louisville Ballard. And a good play there by Richie Farmer to save the easy two. Okay, here we go. Ballard puts the ball in play in the end zone. Taylor on the right side comes top of the key to Bell. Right side it goes to Houston. His jumper is up and no good. And a rebound taken off by Jackson, but he's going to be called for traveling as he collides with Rawlings. 6 turnovers for Clay County, and turnovers even at 6 apiece. Houston ready to put it in play at the right of the bucket. Houston calls break, gets it into Taylor. Outside top of the key to Mark Bell. From 19 out, it's up, it's no good. Tip no good. Rebound and a foul called on Kenneth Martin. Number 3 on Martin, and the 15th foul against Ballard here in the second half. And we storm to the other end of the floor. And let's see who's going to be shooting for Clay County. I believe it'll be Rawlings. Yep. 1 to bonus coming to Rawlings. He's 1 for 1 from the line. Has all 5 of his points here in the second half of play. Here's the throw. Up and good. Rawlings now with 6. 49-47. 2-point lead for Clay County. One more try coming here to Eugene Rawlings. Now we're going to have an official come over to the scores table, and apparently some debris being thrown on the floor.
Refrain from throwing objects onto the playing floor. The very players we have come to see tonight could be injured as a result of this unsportsmanlike conduct. Please, let's show our sportsmanship for these very fine athletes. Thank you.
The announcement being made by the public address announcer to refrain from throwing objects on the floor, and it's a good point. Rawlings' second throw, up and no good. So 49-47, Clay County by 2. Here's Bell the other way for Ballard, trying to respond, no good. Gets his own rebound, drives and puts it in. 49 all. We've been tied 21 times in this basketball game. Inside of 7 minutes to go. Here's Richie Farmer working against Bell left side. He'll stop and take a 19-footer over to Martin, no good. So it comes off to Allen Houston of Louisville Ballard. Houston into the forecourt. Comes on the right side, Eric McDuffie. Now outside to Houston. Houston tom-toms the ball down the right side. Looking. Inside the lane it goes to Martin. He puts it up and in. Martin has 16, and here's a steal on the inbounds by Eric McDuffie. Off now to Bell. Bell sets it up for Ballard. Ballard with a 2-point lead, 51-49. Houston on the left wing with a dribble. Bounce pass down in the corner. It goes to Kenneth Martin. Lops a high one, right side. Here's McDuffie. Shot put up no good. Tip no good. And a foul charged against Kenneth Martin of Louisville Ballard. That'll be Martin's 4th. And the 16th foul whistle against Ballard here in the second half. And we'll stroll to the other end, and Clay County will shoot the one in bonus. And it'll be Eugene Rawlings again, I do believe, to do the honors. Yep, Rawlings will be at the line. He is 2 for 3 at the line and has a total of 6 points in the game. Here's Chris Reisenberg returning to the lineup for Louisville Ballard. Kenneth Martin will take a seat after picking up his 4th foul. 6:13 in the game, 51-49, Ballard by a deuce. Clay County, if Rawlings can make both throws, can tie it right back up. Here's the first throw, up and no good. Rebound, Risenberg for Ballard. That is the correct pronunciation, Risenberg. Here's Bell up the right side. On the right wing, now spins it up top of the key. It gets the diamond and one, it looks like. Well, it's actually back to a 2-3 zone. Bell down the lane, stops, pops a long jumper, up no good. Rebound, Risenberg follows, no, but a foul. Foul is charged on Rawlings. It'll be his first, 15th foul. And at the line will be Chris Reisenberg for the one in bonus. Or Risenberg, rather, for the one in bonus. John Tong will say Reisenberg, and the other PA announcer says Risenberg, so we don't know which one is correct. That's why we were using them both in the ball game. And we'll stay with the two pronunciations. Free throw no good by Risenberg. He'll have 2 tries. 51-49. 2-point lead for Ballard. Free throw up and rolling off. No good. Clay County's got the rebound and a chance to tie it up this trip down the floor. Here comes Richie Farmer up over the timeline. Farmer on the right wing. Lost a high one left side to Russ Chadwell. Chadwell back outside now deep to Richie Farmer. Farmer with the basketball at the top of the keyhole. Deals right side. Russ Farmer. He's open jump shooting. Bounces it up. No good. Rebound. Farmer. Russ has his own. And a reaching foul against Ballard. And this one will be charged to Mark Bell. That'll be Bell's second. And the 7th team foul whistled against Ballard in the second half. And Russ Farmer will step to the line for one in the bonus. Russ Farmer here in the tournament from the line is 13 out of 16, has 43 points coming in tonight, and now has 51 in 4 games. 1+ coming for Russ Farmer. Ready to send the first one up, and good. 9 points for Russ Farmer. 51-50, 1-point lead for Ballard. And a chance here to tie the game up. Chadwell sends it, or rather Farmer sends it, it's good. 10 points for Russ Farmer, tied again at 51. 22 ties this basketball game. 5:23 to go in it. Left side, here's Mark Bell for Ballard, penetrating the lane. Houston right side bobbled it, regains control, no travel called. Houston puts it up, no good. Martin with the rebound, or Taylor with the rebound up and in. Martin's on the bench after picking up his 4th foul just a little bit ago. 53-51 Ballard, 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Here's Farmer into the forecourt. Richie down the lane, stopping, jump shooting, gets up, no good. Rebound and a pushing foul against Allen Houston of Louisville Ballard. Houston's second, and the 8th team foul.
Houston, that's his second.
And going to the line will be Jackson for one in the bonus. Jackson here in the tournament is 8 of 9 from the line. Free throw up and no good. Rebound played by Rawlings on the right side. Rawlings outside with it now. Farmer down the lane. Richie loses the ball but regains control on the floor. Scotty Davenport wants to travel. No call. Chadwell down the lane puts the shot up. No good as bodies go everywhere. And we have a foul against Ballard. Ballard in the second half. And here's Chadwell to the line for one in the bonus. Chadwell 1 of 2 from the line in the game. Has a total of 15 points. Chadwell ready to send it. He'll have 2 tries instead of 1 in the bonus. Beg your pardon. Free throw is good. He was in the act of shooting. 53-52, and Chadwell will look to tie the ball game again. Ballard holds a 1-point lead. And misses the free throw. So we miss our 22nd tie by a point. 53-52 Ballard down the lane. Here's Bell, jump shooting, put it up off the lip, no good. Bell gets the rebound. We've got a whistle and a foul. Clay County fans voice their displeasure for the call. And Russ Farmer draws the foul. It'll be his 4th. 16 foul whistled against Clay County. Bell will have 1+. Bell with 9 points in the game is 1 for 2 at the line. 53-52 Ballard leads it.
Correction, the foul is on number 20, Jackson.
They correct the foul. It's on Kevin Jackson instead of Russ Farmer. The official apparently held up the 2-2 and said the 2-0, and they caught it wrong. Here's the first throw. Bell up and good. Bell now with 10 in the game. It's 54-52, a 2-point lead for Louisville Ballard. One more try coming for Bell. It's up, it's good. Bell with 11 in the game, 55-52. Ballard out by 3. Their longest lead here in the second half has been 4. Here's Chadwell in the forecourt, off the Farmer. Now back to Chadwell, who will run the show. Chadwell down the lane, stop, 12-footer is good. Chadwell has 16, 55-54. 1-point lead for Louisville Ballard. We're down to 4:13 in the ball game. Here's Bell on the right side. Bell, top of the key. Eric McDuffie. McDuffie in the lane. Stop shooting. Good. McDuffie with his first field goal of the game. And it's 57-54. 3-point lead for Ballard. Here's Chad, or rather Farmer on the right side. Russ Farmer, it's up and good. Russ Farmer with 12, 57-56. 1-point lead as heading into the forecourt now. Mark Bell. Bell down the right side, penetrates into the lane, put it up, no good. Rebound played by Jackson. And Jackson off now with it to Richie Farmer. Farmer in the backcourt, comes over the timeline. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Here's Farmer down the left side to Russ Chadwell. Back outside with it now to Farmer, and Farmer will be patient setting up the offense. Here's Farmer, left side, jump shooting, good. Richie Farmer has 18, and Clay County back to a 1-point lead, 58-57. 3:10 remains in the contest in regulation time. Championship game of the Boys State High School basketball tournament from Rupp Arena. Bell feeds Houston on the left side. Houston stops, jumper, good. And that'll quiet the Clay County crowd quickly as Houston picks up point number 22. And it's a 1-point lead for Ballard, 59-58. 2:50 remains in the ball game. Farmer works at the top of the keyhole. He stops, he shoots, it's good. So it's become a shootout between Richie Farmer and Allen Houston. Houston has 22 for Ballard, and Richie Farmer has 20 for Clay County. Here's a shot, Bell outside, no good. Russ Farmer with a rebound for Clay County. And the Clay County fans going crazy here at Rupp Arena, friends. Here's Richie Farmer in the forecourt. Farmer with 2:22, sets up the offense. Right wing, it goes to Russ Farmer. Back to Richie. Richie, top of the key, spins into the lane, left side, fakes, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, played by Reisenberg for Ballard. Off the Bell. Here comes Bell up the right side. He stopped, 10-footer off balance, won't go. And a rebound, Richie Farmer for Clay County. 2 minutes to go in the game, 60-59, Clay County by a point. Richie Farmer over the timeline, trying to go to Chadwell. Knocked away by Bell, and will stay with Clay County. And now Coach Scotty Davenport will bring a substitute in. That will be Bill Lacey after the timeout taken by Clay County, their third. 1:55 to go in the game. Clay County leads at 60-59 over Ballard. This is the boys' Sweet 16. Attendance has just been announced here at Rupp Arena. 17,800 for this championship game. And an all-time record for the entire tournament, 149,088. That includes that 24,000 plus crowd in here last night for the quarterfinal session. And it's a great way to be part of history if you're here witnessing this boys' Sweet 16. Here's Richie Farmer with the ball for Clay County. Down to a minute 48 in the game, 60-59. And you almost don't want to see this basketball season end the kind of play we've had here in the boys' state tournament. Russ Farmer with the ball outside. Sets up the offense. Bouncing on the left side of Richie Farmer. Richie Farmer down the left side. Outside, here's Russ Chadwell. Chadwell comes off with it down to Richie Farmer. Richie Farmer deals it outside to Russ Farmer. Now back to Richie out near the midcourt line. Richie down the lane, feeds Chadwell. Ooh, almost taken away by Bell. Chadwell on the right side to Farmer. Minute 13 to go in the game. Russ Farmer being picked up by Houston. Here's Russ Farmer with it off to Chadwell, thrown away by Bell. Bell's going to go for the layup. It is no good. Tipped up and in by Bill Lacey. Oh, my goodness. 61-60, Ballard by a point. 57 seconds to go in the game. Clay County was trying to play stall ball, and it didn't work. Here's Russ Farmer. Now to Richie, top of the key. Chadwell around the left side. 45 seconds. Clay County with one timeout. Ballard has all four of theirs remaining. Here's Russ Farmer on the right side. Russ comes back to Richie Farmer. 35 seconds to go. Clay County looking to go for the win here. Richie Farmer down the lane. 13-footer, good! 22 for Richie Farmer. 62-61. Clay County leads it. Bell down the lane. Free throw line up. No good. Rebound, Richie Farmer. We've got a whistle and a foul. And Rupp Arena is going crazy. Bell picks up the foul, his third. The Clay County fans all on their feet down to our right. We stroll to the other Richie Farmer to shoot the one and bonus. And Ballard will take a timeout to let him think about it a little bit. 18 seconds to go. It's Clay County 62 and Ballard 61. Back in a moment. This is the Boys Sweet 16. With 18 seconds remaining, a chance to get revenge from what happened 2 years ago when they played here in the state tournament final when Richie Farmer was a freshman and lost to Madison or to Hopkinsville 65-56. Right now, Clay County holds a 2-point lead, 62-61. 18 seconds left, and Ballard will take another timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. 62-61. Clay County leads it. Back in a moment. This is the Boys Sweet 16. Richie Farmer will be at the line for the one and bonus for Clay County. Big free throws. Farmer 14 of 21 in the tournament. Puts the first one up. It is good. Clay County now leads at 63-61. 18 seconds, all that remains. If Farmer misses, Ballard still with a chance to send it to OT. Free throw up, good. 64-61. Here comes Ballard on the run. Houston into the forecourt, stops, free throw line, jump shot, good. And Ballard will take a timeout here. 12 seconds to go. 64-63. Clay County back in a moment. This is the Boys Sweet 16. Back to the action. 64-63. Clay County by a point. 12 seconds remaining in regulation time. Boy, what a basketball game we've seen tonight, and what a state tournament we have had this year here in Lexington. Next year, of course, it moves to Louisville. Here's Farmer with the inbound. Ruster Ritchie, we've got a foul, and a foul charges against Bill Lacey of Ballard. And let's see, this will put Richie Farmer on the line, and let's see if it's a 2-shot foul. Nope, it'll be a 1 and bonus. Kenneth Martin will come back into the ball game. Farmer, a perfect 2 for 2 from the line in the ball game. We'll have the presentation of awards and such as that immediately following the game. And timeout will be taken here by Ballard. 64-63, Clay County by a point. Back in a moment. This is the Boys Sweet 16. Richie Farmer for the 1 and bonus for Clay County. 11 seconds, all that remains in this basketball game. Farmer gets ready to send the first one. It is up. It is good. And I'll tell you something, Richie Farmer's got ice water in them veins. Puts the second one up, no good. 65-63, Ballard still with a chance. Bell from the free throw line, no good. Rebound, right side, put up short by Martin. Ball in the air, fought for, tipped, 1 second, up at the horn, it'll count. Count the basket, and Leonard Taylor hits the basket, and we go to overtime. I don't believe it. The ball, Bell missed it. It was tipped around for a long time. Tipped in the air, 1 second left. Leonard Taylor tips it in, and we go to overtime, tied at 65. Back with the first 3 minutes of the moment. This is the Boys Sweet 16. Overtime, tied at 65 for the championship game of the 70th Boys State High School Basketball Tournament here at Rupp Arena in Lexington. We're ready to go with our first 3-minute overtime period. Richie Farmer will jump up against Leonard Taylor as we start it. Clay County will work to the right, and working to the left will be Ballard as we get some players adjusted, and we're ready to go with it. Here's Richie Farmer, and the ball in the air, the tip controlled by Clay County. Rawlings on the right side, fakes it, the ball stripped away, and they're going to call a holding foul on Eric McDuffie, his second. And Rawlings in the line for 1 and a bonus. 65 all as we start overtime. We're 3 seconds into the first 3-minute period.
And line Rawlings for 2.
Here's the first throw by Rawlings. It's up, it's good. Hung around up there quite a bit, but Rawlings got it to fall. 66-65 is our score. One more try for Rawlings. It's good. Clay County leads it 67-65. 2:55 to go in the first overtime period. Mark Bell with the basketball for Louisville Ballard. Around the left side, it goes to Taylor. Or Martin, I should say. Top of the key. Here's McDuffie. McDuffie down the lane. Works. Puts it in. And McDuffie ties the ball game again at 67. 2.5 minutes in the overtime. A whistle and a foul against Eric McDuffie. It'll be McDuffie's third. And it's going flying to the floor is Russ Farmer. And Russ Farmer will have one in the bonus. Farmer is 2 out of 2 at the line and has 12 points in the ball game. 67 all. Ballard will have 1 timeout remaining in the OT period, and Clay County will have 2. Here's Russ Farmer. Puts the first one up. It is good. 13 points for Russ Farmer. 68-67. 1 point lead for Clay County. 2:32 to go in the ball game. Free throw. Up and good. 14 points for Russ Farmer. 69-67. Here's Leonard Taylor in the backcourt. Short of the timeline. Off with it to McDuffie. McDuffie heads him up over the timeline. Works the left side. McDuffie off with it now to Allen Houston. 2:15 to go. 69-67. Clay County. Here's Houston. 17-footer. No good off the lip. Rebound. Mark Bell goes to the basket and puts it in. Mark Bell now with 13. 69 all is our score. About 25 ties this ball game, or close to it. 1:55 in the overtime. Richie Farmer on the right side. Penetrates into the lane. Left side Chadwell. He's open. Doesn't go. Back to Richie Farmer. Farmer in the lane. Works against McDuffie. Turnaround. Good. Richie Farmer with 27. 71-69. Clay County by a pair. Clay County playing a man-to-man. Here's Allen Houston on the right side. Left side it goes now to Bell. Bell penetrates the lane. Wheels out on the right side. Got away with a double dribble there. McDuffie on the left side. McDuffie down the left corner to Taylor. Taylor back outside. Bell left open. 15-footer. No good. Rebound played off by Rawlings of Clay County. And Rawlings gets it off now to the Farmer combination. And Richie Farmer will bring it up over the timeline. Off to Russ Farmer. 1 minute to go in the overtime. Chadwell outside to Richie Farmer. Here's Richie Farmer on the left side. 71-69 Clay County. And Clay County starts their spread. Here's Richie Farmer working on the left side. Bouncing out to Chadwell. Chadwell needs help. Penetrates into the circle. Backs it out. Needs help. Lost it to Russ Farmer. Now back to Richie Farmer. 40 seconds remaining in the overtime. 71-69 Clay County by a pair. Here's Russ Farmer off to Richie. Richie calls his play and sets up the offense. 30 seconds remaining in the overtime. 71-69 Clay County. Here it is to Jackson. Jackson losing the ball on the floor. It's loose and a foul on Mark Bell. Now Bell's going to have a word with Russ Chadwell as Chadwell Russ Farmer as he throws the ball at Bell for bumping into him, and the officials will break that up. Bell will pick up the foul, his fourth. Russ Farmer will be Kevin Jackson for one of the bonus. Jackson missed the front end of a one-and bonus in regulation in the second half. 71-69, Clay County by 2. 25 seconds remaining in the OT. Here it is. Jackson up and good. Clay County leads it 72-69. 25 seconds remaining in the game. Here's Kevin Jackson for one more try. It's up. It is no good. Rebound comes off to Ballard. Ballard off with it now. Bell in the circle. In the lane. Jump shooting. Put it up. No good off the lip. Rebound batted around. Bell's got it. He works the baseline. Up and in. and Ballard will take a timeout with 13 seconds left. Clay County leads at 72-71. Back in a moment. This is the boys' Sweet 16. 72-71, Clay County by a point. 13 seconds remaining in overtime, and the Clay County crowd down to our right on their feet. And we're ready to play ball as Chadwell takes the inbound pass. He's fouled immediately. One of the bonus will be coming to Chadwell. And let's see, it'll either be on Lacey. Yeah, it will be on Lacey. It'll be his second. And here comes Martin back in, playing with 4 fouls. Chadwell will go to the line for the 1 in bonus. Chadwell, 2 out of 4 at the line, has 18 points in the ball game. Reggie Farmer leads the way for Clay County. He has 27. Free throw by Chadwell, good. 73-71, Clay County. 12 seconds left in overtime here at Rupp Arena in Lexington. Here's a second throw, good. And Rupp Arena is rocking, 74-71. Bell down the lane, drives all the way, put it up, no good. Rawlings has got the rebound. We've got a 1-and-1, and Bell will draw the foul. Bell fouls out of the ball game with 15 points at 4 seconds in the first overtime. And Clay County will take a timeout. 4 seconds left as Rupp Arena's rocking. Clay County leads at 74-71. This is the boys' Sweet 16. Most of the 17,800 fans here in Rupp Arena are on their feet. Clay County with a 74-71 lead. Scotty Davenport having a word with the officials and hunts back to the Ballard bench. And going to the free throw line will be Clay County, and it'll be Rawlings for the 1 in a bonus. Rawlings has been pretty good from the line tonight. 4 out of 6 all here in the second half, and he has 8 points all here in the second half. 74-71, Clay County in overtime. 4 seconds, all that remains in the game. Ballard out of timeouts. Clay County with 1 left. Here's Rawlings putting it up. It is good. 75-71, Clay County their longest lead at 4. They led that at one point in the first half and can take the longest lead in the game for either team at 5 as some objects being thrown onto the floor. 1 try coming for Rawlings. 75-71, Clay County. Here's Rawlings up, good. 76-71, Lacey down court, 2 seconds. Lacey drives all the way, lays it in, and it's over. Clay County, your 1987 boys state high school basketball champs with a 76-73 overtime win tonight over Louisville Ballard. And what a great way to end the basketball season, and a great win for Clay County, who of course was in this championship game 2 years ago and lost to Hopkinsville 65-66, or 65-56 I should say. The celebration begins in Rupp Arena. 76-73, a 3-point overtime win for Clay County over Louisville Ballard. Let's check the scoring. First of all, for Clay County, Richie Farmer led the way with 27. Russ Chadwell had 20. 14 for Russ Farmer, 10 for Eugene Rawlings, and 5 for Kevin Jackson to round out the scoring. For Louisville Ballard, Allen Houston led the way. He had 24. 16 for Kenneth Martin, 15 for Mark Bell, 8 for Leonard Taylor, 4 for Eric McDuffie, Bill Lacey, and 2 for Jamie Trow. Chris Risenberg did not score in the ball game. And Clay County celebrating their first ever state high school basketball championship as they finish up the year 35-2. Ballard finishes up the year at 30-6. And a great effort by this Louisville Ballard Ball Club. They won a couple of games, in all honesty, that they should not have won, beating Marshall County the first game of the tournament after being down 18, and then on a shot yesterday by Risenberg at the buzzer over Mason County by 2 points, and then a win this morning over Paintsville.
Congratulations to the other 15 teams. Even though they are not number one tonight, they certainly represented their region in a number one fashion. And my congratulations to these teams. Also, I would like to say thank you to you, a super group of fans that have made this a very, very special tournament. Thank you. All of the support groups, the cheerleaders, and for each of you for being here and participating in a record-setting attendance. Also, I would like to thank the people of Lexington for welcoming us here and helping to have such a fine tournament. A very special thanks to Mayor Basler for all of his cooperation, his hard work, and his support throughout the tournament, and especially for the Sweet 16 Academic Showcase, as you saw this evening, the amount of money that was presented to these students for their academic excellence. My congratulations and thanks to Mayor Basler. Wednesday afternoon, for those of you that were here, Governor Collins was present, leading Kentucky in the fight against drug abuse. I would encourage you to lend your support to her and help her in any way that you possibly can. Also, my thanks to people, all of the athletes that were here, especially to people such as Ken Anderson, that was here for the rally. Also, Mr. David Robinson from the Naval Academy. We thank them for being here and helping us. A reminder, please support the Mid-American Classic, which will be in Indianapolis on April 4th. Congratulations to Mr. Tom Mills, Commissioner, and his office staff for all of their work. Thank you.
And thank you, Mr. Chester Turner. To foster the ideals exemplified by Ted Sanford, the Courier-Journal inaugurated in 1973 the Ted Sanford Award, to be given annually to a player in the tournament who excels in 4 areas: basketball ability, academic accomplishment, sportsmanship, and citizenship. Coaches nominate players, and then a committee composed of representatives of the state at large make the final selection. And now, to make the award to the 15th recipient of this award is Mr. Tony Ollinger of Henry Clay, a member of the Board of Control. And the award goes to Richie Farmer of Clay County.
Richie Farmer of Clay County has received the Ted Sanford Award, put up by the Courier-Journal. And I believe, if memory serves me correctly, looking back, Farmer also won this award last year as a sophomore. Or I should say Terry North of Hazard won that award last year.
For the semifinalist awards, awarding the trophy to Coach Bill Runyon and the Paintsville Tigers of Region 15.
Paintsville will accept their trophy for making the semifinal round of this year's tournament. Batesville, of course, fell this morning to Ballard, 61-54. And the members of the Batesville team get a nice hand from this Rupp Arena crowd of some 17,000, not many of them who have left. Clay County has won the state championship, a 76-73 overtime win over Louisville Ballard.
And the other semifinalists, Coach Don Richardson and Madison Central.
Here's your Cinderella team of the tournament to get their award, Madison Central.
Of Woodford County, Mr. Tim.
A good basketball team. They got to the semifinal round, beating a 5 Warren Central team, and then advancing on and losing today to Clay County. Madison Central, by the way, making their first appearance here in this boys Sweet 16, and they have done it in grand style, making it all the way to the semifinal round.
Mr. Sam Chandler and Mr. Grant Talbot of the Board of Control will make the presentation of the runner-up trophy to the Bruins of Ballard and their coach, Scott Davenport.
And the Bruins of Ballard now to take their runner-up trophy. And a great effort by Ballard, their first time in the state tournament final since 1977, when Richard Schmidt was the coach of that team. Ballard, a great ball club, as they only lose 2 players off of this year's starting team, and only lose 4 players off the team.
Will make the presentation of the championship trophy to the Clay County.
Clay County comes to collect the big trophy as they hold it high here in Rupp Arena for everyone to see. Clay County's Tigers, the 1987 state high school basketball champions. Each individual player will receive a trophy and a medallion for their participation in the tournament. And they will go through and give all those out. And those players are Richie and Russ Farmer, Russ Chadwell, Charlie Robinson, Kevin Jackson, Eugene Rawlings, Anthony Gilbert, Robert Nicholson, David Acker, William Wilson, Terry Gray, Bonnie Hickson, David Blair. Congratulations to all these young men.
Gerald Middleton, Stacy Burns, Jubal Miller, Kelly Combs, Denny Humphrey, Roger Neal, Jerry Goebel, Sean Evans, Shane Lakes, Steve Dyer, and the coach, Don Richardson. And now the medallions to the Tigers of Paintsville.
Now Patesville will receive their medallions.
Peyton Pelfrey, Chris Collins, Jerry Pelfrey,
receiving their medallions as being the runner-up team in the state tournament. Clay County, the state champions, a 76-73 winner over Louisville Ballard in overtime. Well, there you have the Clay County Tigers accepting their awards and medallions as state champs. Now we will have the announcement momentarily of the all-tournament team and the most valuable player. And we'll pick up on those here when they get ready to do those momentarily with John Tong. It's been a great state tournament. Here we go. Here's your all-tournament team. And we'll pick up John Tong.
From Clay County, Russ Chadwell.
Russ Chadwell of Clay County, your first member of the all-tournament team. There will be 12 selected.
From Marshall County, Terry Birdsong.
Terry Birdsong of Marshall County.
Is Terry Birdsong here? From Paintsville, John Pelfrey.
John Pelfrey of Paintsville, your next member to the all-tournament team.
From LaRue County, Scott Foley.
Scott Bully of LaRue County, number 4 selection to the all-tournament team.
Scott Foley. And here comes Scott Foley from LaRue County. Making the presentation, Mr. Charles Miller. From Ballard, Alan Houston.
Alan Houston of Ballard, the next member to the all-tournament team, and boy, does he deserve it. 34 points the first day against Marshall County, a 25-point performance in this tournament. Tonight scoring 24.
Central, Sean Edwards.
Sean Evans of Madison Central is next.
From Mason County, Darren Feldhouse.
Darren Feldhouse will come right back to this arena and play for Coach Eddie Sutton next year at UK from Mason County. Our next member of the all-tournament team. We have named 7. We have 5 more to go, and then the most valuable player. Joey Couch.
Correction, that's from Paintsville.
John Tong got a little confused there. Joey Couch is out of Paintsville.
Wrong team. And now, from Clay County, Richie Farmer.
Richie Farmer of Clay County is next. We have named 9.
Madison Central, Shane Lakes.
Shane Lakes of Madison Central is next. That's the only one we have missed so far.
And from Ballard, Mark Bell.
Mark Bell of Ballard. So we'll run over those for you again. Russ Chadwell of Clay County, Birdsong from Marshall County, Pelfrey of Paintsville, Scott Bowley, LaRue County, Allen Houston of Ballard, Sean Evans of Madison Central, along with Shane Lakes, Darren Feldhouse of Mason County, Joey Couch of Paintsville, Richie Farmer, Clay County, and Jerry Butler of Mason County, our last selection to the all-tournament team. And we'll run over those again once we have the most valuable player, and we'll give you all of those young men who have been named to the team. So we now have our 12. And now ready for the most valuable player in this tournament. Jerry Butler will make his way down to the floor here at Rupp Arena. County was the winner last year of that all most valuable player award. Of course, he'll start his first year of basketball at UK this year. Let's pick up John Tong for the MVP.
This year's most valuable player is from Clay County, Richie Farmer.
Richie Farmer of Clay County.
27 points in the championship game.
Is your most valuable player of the 1987 Boys Sweet 16. Congratulations to Richie Farmer. He's on the all-tournament team, along with teammate Russ Chadwell. Here are the rest of those all-tournament teams. Terry Birdsong of Marshall County, John Pelfrey of Paintsville, Scott Bowley of LaRue County, Allen Houston of Ballard, Sean Evans, and Shane Lakes of Madison Central, Mark Bell of Ballard, Jerry Butler of Mason County, and Darren Feldhouse of Mason County, Joey Couch of Paintsville, and that's all of them.
Participants in the boys and girls state tournaments who have excelled in the classroom and
well, that's going to do it from Rupp Arena in Lexington. Clay County, a 76-73 winner in overtime tonight over Louisville Ballard. It's been a great basketball season and a great state tournament, and we hope you've enjoyed it. This production authorized by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association. Any reproduction or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the Kentucky High School Athletic Association prohibited. The announcers chosen with the approval of the Kentucky High School Athletic Association. A great way to end the basketball year. We'll see you next year in Louisville at the Boys Sweet 16. Don Hamilton here. Thanks for being with us, and good night, everybody. This has been the Boys Sweet 16.
Mike